Have you ever had a friend eat a certain food and get sick from it, and then avoid eating it later? Other humans eat it, so why don't they? This not only occurs in humans, but also in animals, and is called learned taste aversion. In order to understand learned taste aversion, we must first look at associative learning and classical conditioning.
Many of us have seen an example of associative learning like Dwight from The Office or Penny from The Big Bang Theory. Aside from people tricking their friends, animals can be conditioned in a similar fashion. Pavlov conducted an experiment to show classical conditioning where the dogs learned associations between an innate response and a stimulus. For example, Pavlov gave a dog food and it drooled. No one teaches a dog how to drool. He then rang a bell at the same time as presenting the food. Eventually, the dog drooled just from hearing the bell without the food present. Drooling from the bell became a conditioned response, and the bell became a conditioned stimulus. One specific example of classical conditioning is learned taste aversion. Basically, this occurs when an animal learns to associate a food with a negative symptom or response. Here we see Presley eating some raw cookie dough and becoming sick. The next time she is given cookie dough, she experiences the same negative response of becoming sick and refuses to eat it. This is all really neat, but why is it important? Learned taste aversion can be a tool to improve conservation and help out ranchers. In 2009, McGuire and colleagues used learned taste aversion to discourage foxes from eating eggs on beaches in Australia. They discovered in their experiment that foxes need at least 14 days for the conditioning to last. Another study by Bagueres de Almeida and colleagues tested the most effective way to teach sheep learned taste aversion. The goal was to use a noxious poisonous weed common in some South American countries to teach the sheep to avoid eating the novel food. They found that using the noxious weed was just as effective as using chemicals, and the conditioning was successful. Being from Wyoming, many people around here know of the problems with wolves. Learned taste aversion has even been used to condition wolves to avoid eating livestock.
All of these examples show the importance of studying animal behavior, as well as the practical uses that can be gained from it.